You look good in there.
Did I, mate?
Yes, I wouldn't lie to you.
Strong.
Yeah, you look strong. We'll chat now, hang on.
Go on.
We get it on the camera. Lydia Daydolf by Connect TV, proudly sponsored by ESBC Boxing Gaming in association with Empire Fight Store. I'm delighted to be joined here backstage in Newcastle at Boxer Sky Sports Boxing with a victorious April Hunter.
Does that mean I get on the game? No?
ESBC, can we please put April on the game, please? Listen, how are we
Don't
feeling?
even think Sav's on it this year.
Sav's not in it, no.
How on earth can he leave Savannah Marshall out of a boxing
listen.
game?
All I know is that I don't do the roster.
You want to have a word, Lids? You want to have a word?
We'll get it sorted. But come here and tell me, how are you feeling back in winning ways?
Back in winning ways, mate. I feel good. I feel like I could go and do it again. It's mad, you know what I mean? I didn't really start breathing at all, but I just wanted to be relaxed in there. That was the main thing tonight, was just relax, because I get all tense and then I lose my power, and I hurt her in the fifth. I'm off kicking myself for not getting her out there, but at the same time, she's only been stopped off Savannah Marshall, who's one of the biggest punchers in the world, if not the biggest female puncher in the world, up at the weight above. So the fact I've even got her buzzed is
Absolutely.
I think it speaks volumes. So I'm happy with that.
Absolutely. I heard you, overheard you there in another interview talk about Peter Fury, who was in your corner tonight, your coach, that he thought you done better than he expected. You exceeded his expectations.
He come upstairs and said, listen, you've done a lot better than I thought you were going to do. I've been getting literally battered off lads in training for about 9 weeks, right? All I've done is spar 3 times a week. Men, Savannah. Mate, he's been shouting at us, and then it's come off tonight, you know, all the things he's been when you get in there with a female, it's slow on. I've had the odd female spar when I've noticed it, but obviously Savannah's just like a bloke herself, so when you're in there with her, so it's just it's always all.
Absolutely.
But listen, mate, that's the end goal. He says, listen, she started, obviously she didn't start where I am. I'm starting a bit lower down there because she has all amateur experience, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
How did that joining of, coming on board into Team Fury, how did that come about? Was it Savannah? Was it your relationship with her that kind of, she was like coming to the gym?
Obviously, I'd been going up there 2 days a week anyways for some sparring. And me and Peter just we've got a good relationship, just we get on, I don't know, we just got on, and Sav was like, listen mate, honest, I had my bags packed, I was on my way home to North Shields, I was on the phone to Tommy and Joe, listen boys, I think we're going to be back together. And she said, mate, don't go home. Mate, please don't go home. It's distractions, you can give it a good shot down there. When Peter comes back from the Cotswolds, ask him. So I was just taking over in the gym for her for about 3 weeks, thinking, what's he going to say?
How did you ask Peter Fury? I'd be so nervous.
It was just listen, Peter, blah, 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 blah. And he was just like this. He went, as if to say God, as if he went, I'll help you, April, I'll help you. So I think I'll half put it on his toes, but now what, he's a genius, isn't he?
He is, yes, absolutely.
He's a genius, I'm switching up in there. I never thought I'd do the day I switched in my life.
Is there anything in there tonight from that performance that is 100% down to Peter? Any specific...
Everything in that performance is down to Peter. Even down for the jab, he said I wasn't throwing my jab properly, my backhand, still there, he's not happy, he's saying I'm hesitating. He said, listen, you would have stopped her if it just went again. He says you're putting the brakes on yourself, but listen, I just wanted to be relaxed, so it is what it is. But
I know,
everything's down to him.
I'm so delighted for you. We spoke, in the lead up to this fight, outside of obviously the kind of context of an interview, just as friends, and you were thinking you couldn't wait to get back to winning ways, and you're so adamant that people hadn't seen the best of you, nowhere near the best of you, and it's still to come, right?
100% still to come. That was a good performance there, and I'm happy with that. But I do believe that literally there's a lot more to come. There's loads I can take away that I've done wrong in there. Do you know what I mean? And there's even though Peter's happy, he's not happy. He just said, listen, forget about making me happy. I'm not going to be happy till you're world champion. And I was, it just takes the pressure off. I was upstairs looking at him going, I feel so calm. Is this normal? And he was like, yeah, this is how it's meant to be. Normally I'm like, a million miles an hour, and I think it's just the Peter effect.
Well, listen, we could all do a little bit of a Peter effect in our lives, right?
I've got my mate Izzy, who's a boxer upstairs, and he's going, do you want a fat little cruiserweight coming down? And he said, I was like, mate, do you want to come down? He's like, no, I'm standing up here. So, nah, man, he's got kids and that, he'd have to stay up. But, like, literally, I'm in an opportunity where people bite the hand off. Like,
100%.
I'm like one of the luckiest people in the world. And I went upstairs before and I was just thinking, I just want to go and have a Sav and cuddle and say, mate, thanks so much. I genuinely believe this is because of you. I think because of the relationship we've got. Yeah. I pull her out of shell and she calms me down and there's a good flow in the gym. We get on and I think Peter thought, you know what, it'd be brilliant to have April in camp because he gets on with us, but also because it's good for Savannah. And now I think, like, he knows that, well, we've actually got something here as well.
Yeah, and he recognises good people when he sees it, right? So that's what it is.
That's it, yeah.
Listen, I'll let you go. I know there's a couple more people that want to speak to you. I'm so delighted for you. Well done, absolutely.
I feel like an interview when I'm speaking to you.
You're too. Wait, well, hang on now. We sign off before you go running out anywhere. April Hunter for Fight Connect TV.